I am new at making videos on YouTube's platform. I normally just watch videos all the time, and I have my favorite channels that I watch like everybody else does. The reason I am making this video today is because of one of the civil cases I have recently seen that had me thinking for a minute. Within the court case file, there are two pictures, one of which caught my eye because of a piece of art that was in the background. I had always wondered to myself about that art piece because of what it looked like to me, a Venn diagram, which I thought to myself, why do Puffy have a Venn diagram in the background? And yes, I know, he is commonly called P Diddy, but I'm from the OL school when he was big as Puffy, so I still call him that. Now, the Venn diagram was pivotal in my assessment of the picture presented in the court documents because I remembered it from long ago, and here it is again in this picture. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, now I see that it was not a Venn diagram, but just two pieces of art that were set strategically to make it look like they were intertwined. Now, was that the intention behind the way it was placed? I don't know, but I saw it for what it was because I remembered it all these years later. So I am now looking at this picture more intently, looking for clues it in. One of the other things I noticed that some might not is that not only is the photo bad quality, but he looks considerably younger in this picture. Now, I'm really on a mission because I'm saying to myself, there is no way in hell that this picture was taken in 2022 when we have cameras on our phone that can take a clear picture of the back of a coin about 4 feet away. And I know a picture can lose resolution when transferred from device to device, depending on what type of transfer that image is being moved with. A large image being sent through Messenger will lose some resolution so that it can be transferred, but if it's being emailed from a PC, then it might maintain most of the integrity of the picture. This caused me to look at all the details of this picture, and there are a lot of details in this photo that not only play a role of showing the case is genuine, but it also identifies all parties in the photo as were. I had a hard time about showing the identity of the individuals in the photo, but then I realized that their identity plays an important part, and this is why their images were hidden, which we will come back to this point later in the video. Clues. The first clue in the photo that I noticed is there is a cameraman sitting on the couch right next to the person who is taking the photo. Now, this part is my opinion. I feel like Puffy is looking at the camera guy in the manner he is because he took the pictures during filming. By there being another person with a camera in the picture, I knew that there had to be some existing footage out there on the internet. But the thing is, that would be old footage and might be hard to find, which I was correct. Clue 2. The next set of clues is that this picture is obviously taken years ago, and you can see that by looking at the screen size. By looking at the two, you can see that they are in 4.3, which means this was not taken in 2022. Now, look at the layout of the room. This is Puffy's apartment, and this room has clearly been turned into an office. This is important, so remember, because there is a lot to go through. Within this picture are 8 people, 4 of them are celebs, which includes Puffy, and 4 of them are not, which includes the person who took the picture. In all, you have 2 sitting on the couch. One has a camera, and you can see the other guy's legs. Next, sitting in the chair alone, I feel that's the athlete, because he is in the area where he can be filmed. The 2 on the couch cannot, because they are the ones filming. Then there's Puffy and the other celeb on the end of the big couch, which is a sectional, and on the longer part of the couch, the other celeb. Behind the couch is our John Doe, and finally across the room is a woman. I say early who this is. Eats Puffy's mother. On the wall by his mother is a picture of King and another picture of Cassie. This is important because I am going to show you another picture of this room from a different angle. Clue 3. Pay attention to the alarm on the wall. It is important and will be brought up later in the video. Next, remember the lamp, And the thing that started it all for me is the art piece, the Venn diagram. The bottles of Ciroc on the table are important. It will be brought up again later. Okay, so now we are going to move on to the proof. First, Puffy has a full beard that's not shaven in picture 1. There is a small comb on the table. In picture 2, he is using that comb to fix his beard. Second, he has a black bead wooden bracelet on his right arm and nothing on his left. You will see that in another picture. Also, this will change and he will have a watch on his left arm, which in my opinion, this is the real reason why the jeweler is there. Third, this is not a party. Every glass has something different in it, unlike the bottles of Ciroc. So the bottles are there for advertisement purposes, because remember, there is a cameraman there, so that means they are filming and taking photos. Proof. Now, on to the proof. I am still going to keep the identity of the celebrities hidden just in case this video gets taken down. But if you want to see the full unblurred photos and links where the images can be seen online, it will all be in the video online. Remember, I will only hide just the face. Now, the first picture I will show you was taken the same day, and it is for the photo shoot for the Ciroc advertisement. If you look, you can see that he has the same hairstyle, wearing the same clothes, and has on the same bracelet. The only difference is the watch that he is now wearing. And guess what? It just so happens to be a jeweler there. In my opinion, this is why the jeweler was there, because Puffy rented jewelry to wear during the photo shoot, which all rappers did back in the day, and still do even to this day. Now remember, the first 2 pictures from the court file, you see the reflection from the alarm system that's on the other wall in the window, with also the same lamp and the art piece that looks like a Venn diagram in the back on the desk. He is also wearing the same clothes in all the pictures. Now also they hid the identity of the other celebs, because without knowing who they are, nobody can testify or contest, so it's not for the protection of the celebs. It's for the protection of the person who brought the case. This means it's his word against Puffy word. Now, I don't think I would need to identify the artist, but by identifying who it is helps to prove that this case, in my opinion, is false. So I am going to post them, but I will blur the faces on the video that I post on YouTube. But I will post a video with the faces unblurred on Patreon, along with links where pics can be found showing dates published, if people want to see. The reason it's so important to show these is because it shows a true timeline that cannot be refuted. So here's the case file. It says that he, the jeweler, took these pictures in 2022. He couldn't have taken these in 2022 because these are from 2016, back when most of the phone took pictures in 4.3. And also the resolution of the pictures. And not to mention pictures are provided where all these people are wearing the same clothes, that pictures were taken of them in 2016. Were not only in 2016 the pictures, but the date can be proven that it's not 2022. So, what is your opinion? I want to let you know that the celebrity that's in the orange shirt, I've blurred his face out, but the reason that he is important, because you can see that he clearly has on the exact same outfit and the same jewelry and everything that's in the old pictures, and the other pictures that I showed are all from 2016. And that can be corroborated because he was at the BET Award show in 2016. That gives you the date. The people in the back also have the same date on their clothing, and he is wearing the same clothing, which means that this happened during the time that they were going to do to BET Awards. The BET Awards was on the 26th of 2016, but they probably had a promotional to do because the date on the stickers that the people are wearing is June 24th, 2016, which is Friday, and they had the award show on the 26th, but it was 2016, which only proves that it is impossible for the person in the court documents to state that he took those pictures in 2022 at a party with the bottles of Ciroc that were not even open. There was a second cameraman there taking pictures, which means they were doing a photo shoot, and that's why the bottles were on the table, so it could be there for them to advertise. They were promoting it, and I figured later on that day, the celebrity in the orange shirt sitting next to Puffy went to the promotion for BET, so that means that it was all done June 24th, 2016. The other person on the couch really doesn't have too much to do with it, but there is a picture with him as well. It was blurred out, but you can still see who it is. So that's proof that I know who those artists are. I tried to inform other people on other platforms, which I won't mention, but I have emailed a few people and also posted in the live chat to quite a few YouTube channels and tried to explain that I knew the identity and that I don't believe the case, but no one cared. No one responded. Let me know your thoughts. Do you want to see the unblurred version? If so, I will try to get it up faster.